Hello YouTube, it's PS4 Gaming Scotland here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well and gaming lots. So in today's video we'll be looking at the trophy list for a new up and coming game that's coming out at the end of August. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the trophy list for the remake of Shenmue 1 and 2. Now these two games were originally on the Dreamcast in 1999 and Sega are re-releasing them as a bundle on the 21st of August 2018. So without further ado, let's jump into the trophy list. So for the first game, Shenmue, it's a game on the Dreamcast in 1999. You play as a martial artist in Japan, and basically you witness the death of your father, and basically the first game is just a revenge story, meeting people and exploring the open world to try and take out the evil boss in the game. And then the second game is in China, where they explore lots of the areas and the story sort of continues on from that. So the first trophy list, the first game's got 29 trophies, 1 platinum, 4 gold, 18 silver and 6 bronze trophies. So we're going to look into the trophy list here. It literally just came up online. So obviously you've got the platinum trophy to earn all the trophies. Needle in a haystack, find Charlie in the tattoo parlor in Dobuta. So sounds as though this is story related. Find this character called Charlie in the tattoo parlor and the trophy will pop. Mirror mirror, get the letter from Uanda Zoo, translated in Dobota. So this seems to be another story related trophy, which you must meet this character Uanda, get the letter from her in Dobota. It must be like the main sort of the first part of the game, and get the letter from her and the trophy will pop. One step closer, reach New Yokosuka Harbour. This seems as though it's the next sort of second area in the game. That sounds like it's story related, so that should pop once you reach that point. Break and enter, get into Warehouse 8 and meet Master Chen. This also seems story related, so I'm assuming Warehouse 8 is in Yokosuka Harbour. Meet this Master Chen dude and the trophy will pop. Next one, we have Stab in the Dark. Find the Phoenix Mirror in the Hazuki basement. Now the Phoenix Mirror, from my memory, from what I've researched, is a sort of sacred item that the boss steals from the dead father in the start of the game. So this must have special powers. We don't know yet exactly what this Phoenix Mirror does or how powerful it is, but I think it's quite a big part of the game. So find the Phoenix Mirror in the Hazuki basement. This must be in the third area of the game, I assume. And the trophy will pop. Gameful employment, get a job at the harbour. So you must have to get a job in the Yokosuka Harbour as part of the story. That'll pop after there. Fallen Angels, rescue Nozomi from the Mad Angels. This seems that you're having to rescue a character called Nozomi from the Mad Angels. Could be like a restaurant, a pub, an area off the map, or maybe it could be like a cult or a gang that have taken this person captive. Sore Knuckles, beat the 70-man battle. Now this sounds like a big massive battle with 70 people. You just have to beat all 70 of these guys to get the trophy. Stay down, beat Chai in the harbour. So this must be another battle or a big boss fight or some sort of fight. You have to beat Chai in the harbour to get the trophy. Next stop, Hong Kong, complete the game. So you get a trophy for just completing the game, which is decent. Appropriate response, call the police at the beginning of the game. So there must be a scenario where you have to call the police. I don't know if this will be story related, or this might be a missable trophy. But with this, it is 100% common, so I'm assuming it's story related and you get the trophy for calling the police. Simpler times, find the flashback in the yard. This must be some sort of memory thing that happens where you flash back to a time before in the garden and the trophy will pop maybe. Yummy meal, find the flashback in the kitchen. Similar sort of thing, when you're in the kitchen you must get a flashback of a previous memory maybe, with a trophy to pop. Treasure your friends. Find the flashback in the dojo. Now the dojo is probably some sort of arena or some sort of area within the first part of the game, I assume. The dojo. I don't really know what a dojo is, so we'll have to see when the game comes out. Practice makes perfect. Practice your kung fu in the dojo with Fuku-shan. So the dojo is probably some sort of fighting arena where you have to practice your kung fu with Fuku-shan, or a gym maybe. So practice your kung fu and you'll get the trophy. Boy Scout, help the old lady in Sukaragoka find a specific house. So this must be like the first sort of safe house in the game, probably, where you found the old lady in that area of Japan. She might help you get your things, or get maybe like a save point maybe with the trophy to pop. Freeloader, buy a soda for thirsty Wang Jiang Ji. So this is probably self-explanatory. They'll have lots of vending machines around Japan. Buy your first soda, I assume, or any soda for this character in the story, I assume. What's it worth? Take the Phoenix Mirror to the 2 antique shops in Dobuta. So this sounds you've got to maybe value the Phoenix Mirror, which is a really antique, integral part of the game, to 2 antique shops. This might be story related, or they might be in certain locations where you have to find this mirror, or these antique shops. So cat burglar, find Megumi's kitten when it goes missing. This is probably a side quest, it seems, or probably story related. Find the cat and you'll get your trophy. Hot dog moves. Learn a move from Tom at the hot dog stand. Now this will be like a main area in the game, maybe a hot dog stand with you speak to this guy Tom, and he'll probably teach you a move or so. Learn your first move to get the trophy. Mark's favourite, win a forklift race. So this is probably like a side activity, interactive activity, where you have to race a forklift, win the race to get the trophy. Unexpected visit the fortune teller. Now this person could be probably to do with the story, certain part of the game where you come across a fortune teller, or this might be a side quest, an NPC character. So go and visit the fortune teller for the trophy. To be this good takes ages. Play Hang On or Space Harrier. So this sounds like an arcade game. There must be some sort of arcade area within Japan. I know there is in real life, so I don't know if this is based on the real life game. It probably will be. So play Hang On or Space Harrier with the trophy. It doesn't say you complete it. You must just play it, and then as soon as you die, that's you got the trophy. Gacha Catcha, find your first collectible toy. So obviously there's going to be collectibles in this game. Find your first toy, and yeah, and then it's Gacha Catcha 2, collect 25 toys, and Gacha Catcha 3, find 50 capsule toys. So these will be hidden collectibles throughout the game, which you have to collect. But obviously there'll probably be hopefully a guide up by the time this comes out. I know Kung Fu, learn a combat move. This is probably in the dojo arena. You have to learn a combat move. And I know more Kung Fu than you. Learn 5 combat moves. So that's 29 trophies for the first Shenmue game. There are a total of 57 in total for over both games. So now we're going to look at the trophies for Shenmue 2. As I say, Shenmue 2 is a continuation, I believe, of the first game. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to jump into Shenmue number 2. So the Shenmue 2 trophies are, so there's 28 trophies in this list. So obviously they've got the platinum, Now I Can Sleep, earn all the trophies. Baggage claim, get your bag back after it is stolen. This must be story related. Never assume, meet Lish Ayo Tayo. It must be a character in the main story. Autumn in Wan Chai, catch the leaves, probably self-explanatory, or it's probably a mission title. Complete it and you'll get the trophy. Another Fine Mess, fall off a building with Ren, probably story related, cannot be missed. Nomad, leave Hong Kong, this is another mission where you probably leave Hong Kong or story related. Under your nose, catch Yuan and rescue Zan Chenku Quinn, story related. 5-star general, find Yuanda Zoo, this is probably story related. New kid on the block, impress your yellow head scout Yuan Dio Hu with your fighting skills. So this must be a character that you have to impress with your fighting skills in the main story. David and the Goliath defeat Duo Nayu. Sorry, I'm so bad at these pronunciations, but you have to defeat this boss. Tree Hugger, find the Shenmue tree. This is probably a collectible or rare item you have to find in the game somewhere. Probably be a guide on YouTube for that. Not done yet, complete the game, so you get a trophy for completing the game. Money for nothing. Give money to the musicians at the beginning of the game. Self-explanatory. There must be musicians you must meet at the beginning of Shenmue 2. Give some money to them and get the trophy. Have less than $50 when your bag is stolen, so your bag must get stolen in the main game. As long as you have $50 less, there probably will be a walkthrough on how to do this online, and the trophy will pop. Slippery like an eel. Chase and catch Wong in a quick time event. So Wong must be a character that you have to chase in the main story. Once you complete the quick time event, button mash the thing and the chase, yeah, you'll get the trophy. Good Samaritan, straighten the man's sign near the come over guest house in Wan Chai. So you must have, this is probably story related to get the trophy. Back to school, master the wild throw move from the Kung Fu school in Wang Chai. So Wang Chai must be a big area in the game. Master this move and get the trophy. Sweet Sorrow, say goodbye to the 4 Wu masters before leaving Hong Kong. So you must, this is a gold trophy, so you must have to do a lot of different tasks in order to say goodbye to these 4 people. There's a hidden trophy here. There's probably a collectible. Cartographer, place a map marker, so on the map you must have to just place a waypoint like in GTA, get the trophy and it should pop. Apprentice, learn your first new combat skill. So obviously you have to learn a combat skill in the, I'm assuming it's some sort of training gym or dojo place. Adept, learn 5 combat skills. Expert, learn 10 combat skills. Master, learn 15 combat skills. So the combat skills are very important in the 2 games, as obviously you learn more skills as you progress through the game. They probably will be harder, and you'll be able to use them against bigger and harder bosses, so I assume they are really wanting you to learn all the combat skills in the game. Challenger, win an arm wrestling match, so obviously it's self-explanatory. Strongman, win 5 arm wrestling matches. Unexpected visit, visit a fortune teller. And finally, to be this good takes ages. Play all 4 arcade games, so there'll be an area in the game where you play arcades, or there might be separate areas in the game. Play all 4 arcade games, and that's you got the trophy for that. So there you go, guys. That has been the trophy list discussion, sort of video series where I look at up and coming new releases and talk about the trophy list of what you need to do in order to get the trophies. This is just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're getting the Shenmue the bundle 1 and 2 for, I think it's like $29.99 on Amazon. Other retailers may vary. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I've been PS4 Gaming Scotland, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks very much indeed, guys. Bye now.